Something on your mind you wanna talk about. Slip in Brandon's tub and talk it out. It's Hot Tubs, Hot Takes. Hot Tubs, Hot Takes.
Welcome to Hot Tub Hot Takes, the Socratic Soaking Symposium. I am your host, and today we have a guest. I would love, as if per usual, that wasn't a sentence, I would love if per usual, you already know what I'm going to say. Today we are with Joe Tavares. Joe, I've never met you.
We just met 10 minutes ago, actually.
Oh. I apologize for the inaccuracy.
No problem. This one's forgiven.
What have you eaten today?
I had a Bang Energy, and then for breakfast I also had a Bang Energy.
So you've had two Bang Energies.
Yeah.
Have you eaten yet? Have you consumed food?
I have not.
Would you like some rice? I made some rice, especially if you're going to be in this tub.
No, I actually usually don't eat until after 9 p.m.
But, like, out of respect, would you at least try my rice?
Well, I am religious and I fast during the day, so I would appreciate a little respect as well. Oh, thank you.
That was me showing you respect, because neither of us are eating that rice anymore now.
I appreciate it.
So, I'm going to get the card again, because I presume you came in here not just talk about Bang Energy.
Well, if they're paying me.
Huh. All right. So you're coming in here with a take, pretty hot one, by my standards.
Okay.
You came in here positing that business school is a pyramid scheme.
Yeah, it is. Absolutely. From the ground up, all the way to the top of the pyramid.
So walk me down from the roots to the tip of the tip of the triangle.
All right. Well, if you go to business school, let's say you don't really know what you're getting yourself into, the first thing they're going to teach you is to lower your debt and increase your profits. But then they're also going to charge you for that information. Usually you're going to go into debt. Pyramid schemes are generally largely based on paying money into them and not necessarily getting anything out of it unless you're at the top. So if you look at Wharton Business School, for example, I think the president gets paid something like $4 million per year. That's the top of the pyramid for business school. But then at the bottom, you take out $200,000 in debt and you get your MBA and probably don't open a company because if you look around, not a lot of CEOs have actually gone to business school. You end up a glorified assistant most of the time, doing accounting paperwork and bureaucratic whatever.
Is that your argument?
Yeah, primarily.
Is that the whole thing?
Yeah.
Huh. What's a pyramid scheme?
Well, a pyramid scheme, generally speaking, is like multi-level marketing you might have heard of, like Amway, Cutco, selling knives door to door. If you sell enough knives, you can convince other people to also sell knives, and then they pay you, and then they may convince other people, and eventually you don't have to work anymore. You have other people working for you. Business school works largely in the same way. If you look at like the alumni associations, etc., that pay into the school long after they are no longer a part of it.
But is that overtly a pyramid scheme, or does that resemble it in a way, but is it really as overt as something like Cutco that's clearly paying on a commission-based agreement?
Well,
like I could see where you could stretch it to say that it's a pyramid scheme, but is it really overt enough to be able to confidently say that it is one?
Well, anecdotally speaking, people that go to school for business or economics generally try to convince other people to do so. That's, me speaking based on my own experience.
But why? Why are they doing that?
Largely, in my opinion, to justify their own expenses based on what they've learned. They've generally made a mistake.
But that's not a pyramid scheme. That's a psychological mechanism of Schadenfreude. Not of Schadenfreude, of wanting people to wallow in the same misery that you're wallowing in.
Well, not necessarily, because if you consider, like, okay, you get your MBA and you go off into the business world, but you could continue and, just as easily get your PhD in business and then go teach at Wharton or become the president of Wharton and then sit at the top of the pyramid. A lot of people get out long before that because, again, they teach you don't go in debt, budget your finances, etc.
But who is overtly like in a pyramid scheme, from what I'm understanding, one of the incentives of joining the scheme in general is so that you get continued commission from other people joining it. It doesn't seem like a motive of joining business school as a student is tied to any incentive of receiving any money in the future if someone else joins.
Not necessarily, no, but you don't really get anything out of business school anyway. You just pay into it.
But that doesn't make it, not getting anything out of it anyway, doesn't make something a pyramid scheme. It just makes it not meaningful.
Fair. All right, you win. So I don't...
Is that what's happened? I won?
Yeah.
There you have it. I'm your host. This has been a guest. You've been a viewer. And I've won.